Hard.
Check.
Hard
Check.
dick. Check.
My pussy. My pussy's a win.
Check.
Check.
I'm all about
My pussy's a
Triple
win.
double pussy check.
getting good levels now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because everybody complained.
About the professionalism of our podcast.
I guess, something like that.
We should get a fucking producer, dude.
No, we shouldn't.
Yeah, some guy we make fun of. He
Scott
does all the
Storch.
work. Oh, super producer Scott Storch?
Of course.
Yeah.
We got the money now.
We should hire Storch.
He's trying to work.
He's broke.
No, he's doing a comeback now. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, of course he'd say that on his Instagram.
No, he's like working with like big rappers.
Because they all fucking owe him.
I guess
You know how
so.
much cocaine?
No, he's like not
supplied?
into coke or yachts anymore. He's like got his priorities. But he does like smoke weed in the mall now.
Nice,
That's like
dude.
his new thing.
Like those guys at IKEA.
He's like, I'm
remember
at
that vid?
Saks. Yeah, I love those guys at IKEA.
Hell yeah.
The grandpa and like the
And his
they're like
sons and
5
grandsons.
15-year-olds that he
Yeah.
hangs out with and wears the same t-shirt as.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah, that's great.
Is this the podcast or we reach second level?
No, it started.
Oh, nice.
It did? It did?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
I love pussy.
Well, hey, guys. I'm back.
Adam's back, everyone.
I'm back from Africa, coming in with a more global perspective.
More worldly perspective.
Yeah, it's really great to get out of this country. What do you think about that, Nick? Nick doesn't like vacation.
Yeah, I'm not much of a vacation.
What's going on,
guy.
man? You,
I'm trying to set a timer, so.
Oh, I see.
He's stressed out about going to the gym.
Nah, I get that just a bunch of shit. Then I get a spot after.
Yeah, I'm
Jammed up today.
We're at the stand tonight.
They're at the stand tonight.
No one will hear this plug because we're going right after the show and we won't post it. But
Yeah.
This will go up, when, at midnight?
Probably.
probably in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, probably tomorrow afternoon. Late tomorrow night.
When people are freaking out. I was getting messages in Africa about, like, where the fuck is the podcast, you fucking bug piece of shit?
Yeah, dude.
I'd
It
be
was
like,
Adam's fault, guys.
I'm at dinner with my parents right now.
It was Adam's fault. He stopped. He tried to hack Nick's computer.
Yeah, I
So that-
put in some malware.
Yeah.
I tried buying that new iMac again.
What happened? Your card didn't
Micro
go through?
Center had it for $1,000 off.
You told me, yeah.
Yeah. So even if you bought it, you could sell it immediately and make like $500.
Did you buy it?
No, I called and they said, because the problem is my card, I can't spend more than $3,500.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And I can't get a credit card because my credit is shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you could probably get a credit card at this point.
I tried today.
You
Oh, really?
tried today?
Yeah, my credit's fucked. I don't know
Did you
what the
sass
fuck it is,
the
but
bank guy, dude.
no.
You need me to come through in a nice suit.
No,
My client Nicholas would like a credit card, please.
I can't. I have a secured credit card with a $500 limit. And you have
like
to
a fucking teenager.
Yeah, you have
like
to
a rich 12-year-old.
Yeah.
you have to like pay them the money first, and then that's your credit limit is the amount of money that you give
Damn.
them up front. And then
Well, you
get
want
the-
a bank account, basically?
It's a bank account with a deposit, and then you still get charged interest. You like pay them to. It's a fucking scam. But
Yeah.
How
Is that
can
the
you
only-
get
that's
your
like
credit
you
right?
and, that's how you and like ex-cons get their credit back.
I don't know what the fuck happened to my credit that it's such shit. I mean,
Didn't you have some electric bills from Texas that you didn't pay?
I
or
didn't.
something?
I fucking paid them. There was like some, I don't know, some shady like collections agency that said I owed, but as soon as I disputed it, they removed it from my credit report.
There's got to be a credit czar that can help you with this.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm not really worried about it, but anyways, they said I could pay with a check, and I went to go pay with a check, and then I get there and they're like, "Oh, you can't pay with a check."
I'm sorry, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
listen. You ever need to buy a computer? Call your boy. I'll come through with the Chase fucking
Sapphire
rewards.
No,
baby.
no, let me come through.
What's
with
your
a check.
credit limit?
It's big.
It's
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
What
it's-
is it?
I don't know.
What do you got? I know mine.
What's yours?
10.
Well, then mine's more than that because I've had it longer than you.
What do you mean?
I've had the card longer than you. I'm a Chase Sapphire.
They
Rewards.
they upped it for you?
Yeah.
How often do they up it?
I don't know.
I just got it for South Africa because if you buy flights on it,
Yes.
they give you
the
triple
fucking
points.
triple points, my dude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
or quadruple points.
Something
It's
like that.
double
I'll
points
travel.
for restaurants.
Yeah.
And you got to spend. Listen, guys, we're talking about rich people problems
Yes.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got that car when I was broke as shit. I lied about how much money I was making,
I lied too.
and I got it when I was broke as shit so that I could get those rewards and go to Greece.
I've been declined for every fucking card I've ever applied for. Ever.
How's that possible?
I don't know.
He's mean on the phone.
No, I apply on
That's
the
what
internet.
you need to do.
No,
You
it's
need
because
to
I have
go to
like
the bank and
unstable
flirt with
job
the lady.
history. I've like never had a loan.
Never had any credit whatsoever, huh?
Yeah.
I guess my credit's okay from student loans because I pay those every month.
I have really good credit. I don't know how the fuck it happened. Probably because the banks all fear and respect me.
Don't they know that
As a
you're
man.
an immigrant though?
That's
you should
why.
have bad credit.
That's why. I go in, and I'm like, ever since my family came here from Ellis Island,
Yeah, you're wearing the newsboy
I'm
cap.
wearing a little newsboy cap.
You look like Fievel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fievel goes
Gay.
to the pussy store. What's wrong, buddy? You seem down. Is it just
No,
the
I'm
Micro
just
Center?
exhausted. No, I haven't been sleeping well.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna just get
Me
some
neither.
melatonin or something. I don't know what it is, but I can't get more than like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. a
Really?
night. Yeah.
Same here, but that's just because I'm jet lagged as fuck right now.
I chipped my tooth yesterday.
Why?
Which one?
This is in the front. It's barely noticeable. But
Did we get insurance, any of us, for this year?
I don't
Nah.
have
I
insurance.
don't know. None of us did it.
I don't have insurance.
What are we gonna do?
I'm going to a dentist in Jersey. My friend's uncle's a dentist, and I'm hoping he'll hook it up and give me fix up this fucked up tooth. I think there's a hole at the top of it now. I think my $40 root canal is starting to fade.
Yeah, I don't think filling your tooth with caulk would. I don't
did
think that's
go-
a good solution.
I went to the accountant today. I'm all paid up.
Oh,
On your
nice.
taxes.
Well, I did all the like estimated payments, so I should be all right. And then I'll
Oh,
figure
are
out.
those due? Fuck. I should get
Did you make any payments at all this year
I've been making payments.
to the state and
Yep.
yeah? Then you're fine.
Yeah.
No, I did not. I'm about to get.
You're going to
fucked.
get fucked in the ass.
Yeah,
Big time.
but it's not. I'm not gonna. There's no penalty. I thought there would be.
There's a little
penalty.
bit of a penalty.
No, there's no penalty for individuals. They recommend you make quarterly payments, but there's no penalty.
Whatever, man. Who cares?
All right, so bits.
No, but there's absolutely
No, there's no. I talked to an accountant.
If you just don't pay anything, I mean, if you
If you make quarterly estimated
first
payments,
of all, like you're a business, you by definition have a business if you're getting paid as an independent contract.
Sole proprietor.
sure.
So yeah, you have
If you're getting them 1099s, my bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if you made a bunch of money last year and you owed estimated quarterlies last year, and then the next year you're projected to make the same amount, and you don't make those payments, and like there will be a penalty. You can avoid it if you like make some kind of payment. I mean, it's not like that big of a deal, but
Well, I don't understand, but
You get 1099s,
I'll just
I get-
figure it out on April.
well, let's put it
14th.
this
I get
way:
420,
you made
69s.
$50,000 off just the podcast last year. So
Did I?
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
more than
yeah.
that actually.
Don't tell them that.
So
It's private.
if you didn't pay anything on that, you're gonna get fucked.
Oh my God. Gawk. Gawk.
Well,
That's Uncle Sam's red, white, and blue cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the
His
break,
balls are
off the
blue.
break, you owe like
His dick head is
15%
red.
on that.
And his,
Yeah,
his
I know
shaft
that.
is white.
Yeah. I think I can cover it. but
He dipped his cock in raspberry sauce
it's,
up top.
it's kind of whatever.
And white is the regular color of his dick.
So let's talk
And his
about.
balls are blue because he hasn't fucked you yet, but he will fuck
Oh,
you.
I'm getting scared, guys. I don't want
April
to.
15th.
Are they gonna throw me to jail?
Yeah, you're going to the Jew jail.
That would be so sick if I went to jail, and then had to do
with
the pod
Wesley Snipes?
through the
I don't
phone.
go to jail, so I don't have to do CrossFit anymore. You don't have to pay for CrossFit. You can
Jail
stay in
is just one big CrossFit.
I love those gyms that are like boot camp for fucking accountants or whatever, and it's like someone will scream at you because you're too much of a piece of shit to do push-ups on your own. You, a man with zero fucking willpower that
Yes.
can never change
Are
anything
you
about
talking
himself.
about me specifically?
I'll spend money until
I would love to spend money until my problems are solved.
yeah.
I have no willpower whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I was at home with my little brother, he would put me through like fun-ass workouts, and I was down, but I can't do it myself. Does it smell like cat shit?
Yeah, the
it
cat
does.
just shit on the floor right next to
Yeah, I
God
see
damn
it.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Right under the Christmas tree, which is still up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, we got the Christmas tree late, so it's
Well, that's
It'll be
that's like a
fine.
nice little present. You know?
the Christmas tree will be
The
fine
tree.
until probably leave it up till like April, May.
On 420.
Mm-hmm.
We'll come out, we'll smoke the whole Christmas tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I believe it was Phyllis.
Mm-hmm.
You should.
So, Adam, what do you think? We're thinking about replacing you with Ian. What do you think?
On the
I think
podcast?
we're done with Ian. I've had
Forever?
enough of Ian. Yeah.
Wait, why would you replace it? I thought we were the
yeah,
guys.
maybe somebody else then.
Why?
Ian's too tragic of a figure to continue.
yeah.
Are you guys mean to him? His life is the fun
Oh.
part about being mean to me is that my life has been kind of not that bad.
No, there's a lot of no. It's fun to make. Just be
Ian's
mean
life
to
has
you.
actually been hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're still just because you're, your life is good.
You and Ian look very similar.
No,
you're both
we
ugly.
don't at
you have
all.
Big noses.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm the most attractive person on the podcast.
No, if Ian,
that's established.
if you could grow a
100%.
mustache, you would look exactly like
Yeah.
Ian. Unfortunately, you lack the testosterone to be able to grow any kind of facial hair.
I
have a
do
better-
grow
you do-
facial hair. I
you
just
have
keep
a
it
better-
short.
You
hairline.
have 3 pubes that grow sparsely out of your face,
Ian has
like
curly
a
hair.
young girl's vagina.
Mm,
All right.
the best.
You have like an
fresh.
11-year-old's vagina on your face.
It's great to be back. It's great to be
You do
back
have some
from
pussy
Africa.
cheeks. You do have
Yeah.
some young pussy cheeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Just pockmarked and big
I
ass
do not
nose.
look like what?
You
Yeah.
try and
lips
cover
look
up your
like pussy
acne
lips.
scars with a beard, but you'll never be able to do it because
No, actually, I can get my
Bald ass.
acne scars fixed. It's called through
How?
a process called microdermabrasion.
Really?
Yeah. If I go to a dermatologist, I
Okay.
could get
for
it
your
fixed.
tiny skin.
Microdermabrasion. That's how they fix your dick skin.
That's how they fix my scarring, my small amount of scarring from acne.
Do you have acne
What?
scars? Do you think anyone
How
has
about
scarred up dick?
microsperm abrasion where we make fun of your small dick?
That's good.
Are we
Or
back to being
abrasively.
mean? Is Nick in a bad? You were in a great place before I left, and now
the man,
you're like
the man
no-
runs 3 errands and it's all
No,
over.
you asked
Yeah,
us to
now
make
he's, like,
you
mad.
just said it's better to make fun of me than Ian. so-
I didn't say
Oh,
please
that's true.
make
You
fun
said
of
please
You
me.
make
did.
fun of me. I do
I
remember
said
that.
it's meaner to make fun of Ian.
No,
I
you
was
want-
being gracious.
You were worried that you might lose your spot on the show,
Yeah.
so you directed us to make fun of you.
I'm not worried that I'll lose my spot on
Also,
the show.
this is in response to your arrogance.
What arrogance? Oh, fuck off.
You brought this on
yeah,
yourself.
you
You're
did say your
fucking-
life is good.
You're a black
You're
hole
like,
of arrogance.
I'm a god among men.
I never
Making
said
fun
any
of
of
me
that.
is hilarious because in reality I have it all.
Mhm.
I don't have it all.
That's what you
So I'm
just
going
said.
on lavish trips to Africa
Yep.
with my family.
It wasn't really.
Paying for everyone.
Yeah.
You paid for your whole family's flight.
I did
You
not.
guys were staying in a palatial estate
No,
built
we
by
didn't.
slaves, by the way.
I was at my grandmother's.
Built by
apartment.
slaves.
It wasn't
Your
built by
grandmother's
slaves. There was no
plantation?
slavery there.
Yes, there
There's
was.
something called apartheid.
Yep.
Get it right.
Which your grandfather did the books for.
My grandfather was not an
He
accountant.
did the books for apartheid.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't.
Like a certain company we know.
Yeah, a company that was not owned by Jews, funnily enough.
Yes, it was. Jews did the Holocaust. That's not fucking bad. That's why we need to kill them.
That's right.
They do shit
did
like
the
To
Holocaust.
save the other Jews, the
yeah,
lower
right,
Jews.
exactly.
Mhm.
Well, the good ones that they killed, they replaced. The Jews that live now aren't the Jews that existed before the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Jews that died in the Holocaust were the good Jews.
Interesting.
And these new people are interlopers.
Oh, this is
They're-
good.
They're
This
imposters.
is a good theory.
Yeah.
You actually are pro-Jew here. You're just
Yeah, yeah.
anti the new Jew imposters
Right, exactly.
that perpetrated the Holocaust.
He's
all the people that died, all the people
anti-survivors.
that died in the Holocaust.
Nick
no,
is-
no, he loves
No,
survivors.
shut the fuck up. All
You're
the people
pro
that, shut up.
perishers. You're
all the people,
anti-survivors.
all the people
In a
that
bit.
died in the Holocaust were black. They were those black
Oh,
Israelites.
the black
Oh,
Israelites.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't know that.
So are all
Yeah,
the
of course you didn't know
Holocaust-
that, you fucking idiot.
Are all the Holocaust pictures like photo negatives? Are they photo negatives?
Fuck. What?
Huh?
Are all the pictures from the Holocaust the photo negatives then?
Well, that's why those guys all look so, sinewy and low
Yeah,
body
the truth
fat.
is they were-
they have that fast twitch muscle.
Yeah.
They were
People think they're really thin. They're not. Those are all just jacked children.
Jesus Christ.
This is just very low body
Wow.
fat, good at dunking children.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I love learning new fucking facts,
hmm
and I was not aware of that.
I love
will
saying
say-
them. I love saying facts to people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I will say, I will admit when I was wrong. I've been saying Jews were the victims of the Holocaust this whole time, but
Mhm.
now I know they did it.
Yeah,
He
this
was
guy
jealous
on
of
the
the black
bus
Jews.
explained the whole thing to me.
Was he a professor?
I miss getting bus advice. That's probably the best part about being a teenager is getting advice from people on the
Who were
bus.
trying to molest you secretly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just remember there was like this fucking old black guy one time that was like just telling me something. He's like, thing is, man, is a pussy comes and goes, but
Beautiful.
money, phew, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
What's
like
left?
It's like, is that? I don't understand what the point you're making.
Yeah, there was no third thing.
Yeah.
There was no but this thing.
Yeah,
stands, God
hmm
is always there.
Yeah.
I love the guys that are vulgar and try and like turn you to God at the end.
Mm.
You ever meet
like
those guys.
Yeah,
I
they
told
say
you about
cuss
that.
words.
That roommate I had when I was living in that SRO, had that black guy that would come over and they would do Bible study together at night.
Yes,
And
that's
then
right.
the black guy would use the N-word while discussing the Bible.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's great stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the pastor that curses? That's
No.
good. He's like a fat black guy.
Is that like Christian rock?
It's so much better than Christian rock. It's just like some fat black guy, and he's like, and he like does a response video to people like, why is the pastor talking that way?
Is there Christian anime?
Ooh,
That's got to exist.
that's good. Is the hero Jesus every time?
No, it's allegorical.
I would watch Christian anime with like Saint John the Baptist. And he's got big eyes. And
How
he's
long do you
ripped and
think it takes
blonde.
before Brandon Wardell is talking about Christian anime? Now that we've
5
said it.
minutes.
Yeah.
What did he do? Honey, I blew the kids the other day.
Yeah.
No, but he texted me because someone was like, Cumtown did this. And he was like, did you guys do this? And I was like, yeah, and he took it down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I mean, it is a very hard, nuanced ass joke
Mm-hmm.
to come up with. Like
Mhm.
my
It's a
dick,
smart
which
joke.
is hard.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nuance? Is that another word for small?
New ass. No,
New-assed.
no, hard and new.
My
ass.
dick is really nuanced.
My dick is nuanced.
It's really-
my dick is subtle. That's the way.
Subtle.
That's the way to talk about your small dick. Say it's a very subtle dick. It's not for. Listen, if you're one of these fucking,
Yeah.
low culture, big dick loving whores, you're not gonna go for my dick.
Yeah.
But if you're smart and you understand art,
Yeah, exactly.
you've read, a lot of books of a good author.
Yeah,
you've read-
You can't think of one.
Dr. Seuss.
Tolstoy.
Who wrote-
Tolstoy is good. Yeah,
who,
that's
wrote,
a good
who wrote The
Tolstoy.
Giver? Our
Oh, yeah,
friend's,
that
our
guy's
friend's
good.
favorite book.
That guy's good,
Ian?
bro.
No.
Yeah,
That's
if
bad.
you've read The Giver.
Ralph.
Ellison.
Oh yeah, Ralph. All those guys.
No.
We know. Yeah,
I just want to tell the story.
you can tell the story.
Nah, I don't want to.
Who's what?
Walter Strowski,
Oh, yeah.
comedian.
Yeah.
His
favorite books on Facebook
were
Or
incredible.
like One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, and The Giver. And,
The Giver was like we're topped out,
yeah.
and I gotta say,
The Giver's like 6th grade reading
that's
level.
Yeah.
good shit, bro. I
Well,
still
it's like
fuck
a
with The
signed
Giver.
reading up until like the age you can have sex. Like, and he hit like 12, and he's like, "Yo, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm not
he
reading
replaced
nothing."
reading with
Oh
jacking off.
no, yo!
Mhm.
I'm about to fuck these whores. I'm about to be responsible for somebody's first abortion, yo.
Mm.
But yeah, if you're one of those ladies, check out my subtle ass dick. bring it-
I
to
like
wrap a
that
bow.
euphemism for
Yeah,
small
for
dick.
small.
What's a Giver about? It's like some old
Subtle
man
tube.
that
Are you guys
he
still
knows
saying
what,
tube?
what colors are,
course.
right?
Yeah, the big thing is the
There's
kid
some-
sees colors. So that
But
makes
it's like the same
No.
thing as Pleasantville, right? So it's like
I think they kill old people or something.
it's the same thing as Pleasantville. So like if the old man molests the young boy,
Right, that's how he sees color.
yeah,
Every time someone comes in your ass, you see
Right,
another
the
color.
mom in Pleasantville comes.
Mhm.
She like jacks off, and then she can see color.
Jacking off is the secret to colors. That's why if you're colorblind, if you get molested, fixes it right up.
That's
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Yep.
If Pleasantville meant anything,
It's people. People think you put on those weird little glasses and that fixes it. Nope.
what glasses?
There's glasses that make you not colorblind.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, or at least there's a viral video that I saw that did that.
was it square? The aspect ratio, like was it like one of those Facebook?
Yeah, it was one of
Like
those.
in a
and like
square.
up top, it said like you won't believe.
Yeah. Like
And
there's
then at
like
the bottom is like a bunch of fire emojis.
yeah, 100.
But yeah, so what happens if we see put those on? Do we get extra color? Because there's more
Probably.
colors that our brain can't even fuck with.
yeah.
There's like fucking starfish and other kind of animals that see wild.
Do
ass
starfish
colors.
see anything? They don't have eyes.
Well, there's like an aquatic thing or something. There's something that would catch you off guard. A shrimp, says Amber.
there are
sees
shrimps that can
colors.
see other
They
colors.
see some
Yeah,
fucked up
lots of
like
animals can see-
slash
well, it's
green slash pink shit.
The
at
same thing as like
time,
noises you can't hear. It's just
Right, it's
a spectrum of
which fucks me up.
frequencies.
How does
that
that
you-
happen, dude?
What do you mean?
And
how does
also
it
there's
happen?
people
It's
that
like
can see
X-rays
more.
are technically
I know.
light.
So someone can see X-rays.
Ultraviolet light.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Infrared light. That's all just
Snakes
I know.
see infrared, right?
yeah.
That's tight.
Vipers.
They're sick. They're like
That's
the predator.
me. I'm not a rattlesnake anymore.
You're a
I'm
viper?
You're a
You're the
viper.
Puerto
the
Rican viper?
Yeah,
Cool, dude.
yeah.
That's good.
It's the same thing, but more tracksuits.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Puerto Rican viper.
Yeah.
Sav and I
better.
accidentally bought the same tracksuit without telling each
Yeah,
other.
it's
I
pretty.
want to get that Nike. There's a Nike one that I like.
I'm
Is
thinking about
it
a little Nike.
taped on the side?
Taped?
Yeah, that's what these are called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's called tape.
I like it.
You got the same one, but
I
green.
got forest
too many.
green.
I got too many Adidas tracksuits.
Yeah,
already.
I just bought the pants for these, but
Oh, you're gonna see me just dripping sauce in that hunter green shit soon, baby.
I really like the green
What
one.
do you mean,
too.
literally?
Yes, marinara will be coming off my lips when you see me. The way you christen a tracksuit is by having a big
Yeah.
Italian dinner
Yeah.
and then hitting your wife. I have to get
Right.
married.
I saw a Chinese guy beating his wife outside of Best Buy this
Jesus
morning.
Christ.
This morning?
This morning, yeah.
What?
Wow.
Well, at first I thought
Did
it was
you
two.
stop
Yeah, I
them?
did. I stopped next. I thought it was two Chinese men. So I stopped.
Well, let
and
the
then-
fellas figure it out.
Well, as soon as like people realized it was a woman, they were like, "What are you doing?" Because he wasn't swinging at her. He was just sort of shaking her around. People were like,
Whoa.
"Stop!" And then she like took off.
Then she threw a smoke bomb down.
well,
on the
it was
ground
funny.
and
There was a-
it was
Gong.
smoke clear
Yeah.
and she disappeared.
There was a moment of like, you know, this is just how they settle disputes.
Yeah, it's
You know?
cultural.
What are you talking karate?
I don't want. Yeah, they love fighting.
They
yeah.
Yeah.
they love combat.
That's
yeah.
probably-
You have before you
There's a
break
lot
up
of honor in combat.
as long
Right.
as they're the same belt in China, you could do domestic disputes.
Mhm.
But if she's a yellow belt, he's a blue belt.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
Also, I don't know what she did. Maybe she like fucked up and had a daughter or something.
I read today
I would be pissed.
the
If my
discrepancy in
Chinese
China
wife had a daughter.
I saw. I think
is
what you're
60
talking.
million.
I think what you're talking about is a viral video that Russ Green reposted.
I think it was
On
Russ Green.
Facebook.
Yeah.
you didn't read shit.
60 million.
Damn, China.
No,
Instead
it
of
was
killing
a-
your
it was a-
daughters,
I
we got
read
a
it.
place you can send them.
Yeah.
Adam's house. That's a
right.
charity where he adopts every little Chinese girl
He raises them.
for good, honorable reasons.
Oh, don't worry
There's
about it.
60 million more men than women, which is like
So what are they gonna do now? Start
just
fucking
put them in the
different kinda
army,
Asians?
dude. Make them super soldiers.
Oh, we're fucked, dude.
Yes.
no, they
an
would just
army
be
of 60
regular
million?
soldiers.
Nah, dude.
No, but they're horny, dude. You
They're
know
go-
that
they don't
come
get the
from
fuck?
NoFap? Yeah, those guys are going to be fucking
be so
so horned
powerful.
up because they've never fucked.
I've never fucked.
That they're going to become super soldiers, and then China's going to really fucking run.
Or
shit.
they do make him do the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z,
what is that?
where two guys become one even more powerful guy.
Oh,
It's called the
Is it called
fusion
gay
dance.
sex?
It's called the fusion dance. It's
Yeah.
called gay sex. Also, it's called gay sex.
Is that what
one
gay
guy's
sex
dick
is?
is in it? Yeah, he's just on his back with his dick inside of him, and he's shooting a gun. and
It's
the other
just
guy's got
like-
a gun
it's
too.
Don't
just
ruin the end of Call Me By Your Name for people. If you haven't seen it, they fucking go Super
did you
Saiyan.
see it? Did you see it, guys?
I saw it. I,
I
loved
thought it was good.
I'm not.
No one
interested in-
cares what you thought.
I'm not interested.
Did you
in
think it was good?
I loved
homosexual?
You loved it.
propaganda.
Nick loved it. Well, actually, I know that because Josh was telling me he's like, yeah, Nick's been texting me about "Call Me by Your Name" because he doesn't want to admit to you and stop that he loved it.
I said it on the podcast.
Did you? Well, I
Yeah,
haven't
of course, you don't pay
listening.
attention to anybody.
I haven't been
here
here
when
for
I
3
said it.
weeks. No, you didn't see it when I was gone.
yeah, I did.
I
You
think he
didn't see it
actually
when I
did
was here.
mention it.
You definitely saw it after New Year's.
Yeah. No, I mentioned
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. But
So wait. For real though, what are they going to start busing in different kind of Asians?
I don't know what they're
Are
going
they
to
going
do.
to start busing in Taiwanese?
Are they
going to
invade other countries? So
they love buses.
It's true. Yeah, they'll just use they'll use the Atlantic City buses.
yeah.
Oh fuck! Maybe they'll do a program where they trade
the
old
Funghua?
bitches.
Yeah.
You get an old American wife if they lose enough money.
Remember that Atlantic City bus that crashed in Queens last year? Did you watch that video?
I do not remember. That.
I remember that.
The Atlantic
yeah.
City. It was like going like 60 miles per hour and like a 30.
I think we were doing the podcast at that point.
And
Yeah.
it was like it like hit under a bridge, an underpass, or something, right? Isn't
No,
that
it hit
right?
a.
It was in
it hit
Flushing,
a metro
right?
bus.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
The driver died, but no one else did.
I can't imagine that. No, a couple of people died. I can't imagine like 6 people died. I can't imagine like taking a bus to Atlantic City and that's how you die.
Yeah.
That's got to be a
No,
bad
those
way.
guys, those people are better off
Probably.
than the life they were living.
One of the guys that died was like some like Ukrainian guy. It was like it's like a couple weeks after his like 60th birthday or something.
No.
And it was his first day. He was like, "I'm gonna go on morning walks." for exercise, and it was like his first day going out for exercise, and
Again,
blammo.
the dangers of exercise. The dangers of exercise, brother.
God damn it.
I
Dude.
Wham.
Adam West Batman
Yeah.
visuals.
Yeah.
You get fucking.
Pow.
You get.
Early death.
You get.
Your child's an orphan.
Meet the same fate as Ian's father.
Come on. He's not here.
I know.
It's so sad.
I know it is.
pretty sad.
You get smashed.
Getting smashed like pianos, like a fucking Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I made that piano accordion joke.
Piano accordion.
You know, accordion. I
Yeah.
used to think piano because they got the keys. You know, it's like a foldable piano is what an accordion is.
Did they used to drop anvils? Like, was that a thing that people did in real life?
No.
No, I just think it was the heaviest thing.
Yeah, they're just heavy as shit.
They didn't drop them out of planes or something,
No.
before bombs
Why
were
would they?
invented.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they used to do was drop
Heavy things.
shit.
Yeah, they definitely invented planes before bombs.
Did they? Yeah, no, they didn't.
Yeah, you're for sure right.
Sorry, I didn't know. I don't know about military
somehow they
history. Like
skipped explosives and went right to internal combustion engines and the ability to fly.
It makes sense to me.
I love flight, dude. If I could fly, I would be like nice. What about you guys?
I smoked loud on the plane
Did you?
back from South Africa.
On the plane?
Yeah,
You had that little
You
pipe.
I had the pen.
What would you do if they pulled you over? Or
Take
pulled
me
the
back
plane
to
over?
Africa?
Take you back to Africa.
Whatever, dude.
Would you stay?
I'm political prisoner.
How come you didn't get me a mask? Like I asked.
Did you? I have an extra mask if you want
it's
it.
on record. I asked for a mask.
Okay, I got you. I got you on a
magical
mask.
that turns you green.
I
and
thought
lets you
that-
fuck
I thought
I
we
got
made
you
a
guys
joke
something
about
from the
the-
accountant's office today.
What'd you get?
Stole a bunch of
10.99?
Snickers minis from
Oh,
the radio.
thank you. Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I got you on a mask.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What about me?
I got you on like a textile men's what do you call it? Sarong.
Oh,
like
I would love
a
to
Zulu
wear one.
men's sarong.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
100.
I forgot to bring it. I was gonna bring it actually for you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I missed you guys, dude. That trip was too long. I was with my family for too long. It was-
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
like
your family is
going on
gay.
family vacation at 30 is like not. You shouldn't do it.
Of course not. Why the fuck
It
would
sucks.
you? That was a wild.
It was fun.
choice.
I mean, it was a really cool place to go, but
I saw you fucked some penguins.
dude, I hung out with penguins. It
Are
was
those the penguins from the cereal box?
Puffins.
they're African penguins though. I don't know if they were from
Yes.
puffins.
The
Yeah,
Fruit Loops.
They were they had a whole club penguin. Yeah, no, that was amazing.
I wonder if
dude.
you put like a toucan around a bunch of penguins, if the penguins would assume the toucan is gay.
A gay.
Yeah, because
penguin?
he's
Yeah.
like he's too flashy. Yeah, it's so incredible to see how
They're like, don't let the toucan around the children.
We can't let toucans be teachers. For Christ's sake.
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to have their own eggs.
it's incredible to see how retarded they are at walking and how incredible they are at swimming.
Penguins.
Yeah, they like walk like so slow and stupid, and then when they get
That's
in the
kind of
water,
like you with watching you
bullets.
try to podcast, and then also after that watching you try to be gay.
Yeah, I know. I'm not comfortable being gay yet. I know I'm a.
You dive into a man's
I'm
ass
a
like a
lean
penguin
podcast
diving
machine.
into the
No,
ocean.
no, he meant the other way. He meant the other way. Clearly.
No, he did not.
But yeah, we should. I mean, it would have been tight if we went on the
I'm not
trip
going to Africa.
Africa.
But here's what
Yeah,
we
I'm not
should
going
do.
to fucking
Here's what
why?
we should do.
Why you say
Fuck
fucking
that
Africa?
shit. Here's
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
should do. We should book a fucking trip. We should do a show in London, and maybe even Amsterdam, and then we go to Greece.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking big dick maneuver.
Dasha
Wow,
wants
you
to go
just
to
put a lot
Greece.
of thought into this.
I just thought of this today.
Oh,
I was
yeah?
talking to George. He's like, "Let's go." You were like, "Let's go
People
to
want
Greece
us
again."
to go.
Why
to
is
London.
George involved?
No, I was just talking to George. I'm thinking out loud because
Oh, okay.
he wants to go to Greece, and I'm like, "Hey, you know, it'd be fucking tight.
Yeah.
Get the boys and listen. Come over to Greece, meet the fuck."
I'm
Although, I don't know.
thinking we go Easton, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. York,
You know?
Pennsylvania.
Trenton.
Yeah.
Trenton, New Jersey?
Yeah.
Hell
That's the
yeah,
capital.
York, Harrisburg,
Oh,
Allentown,
yes. There's an
Wilkes-Barre,
Scranton.
Scranton.
dude. Oh yeah. Get my dick sucked.
We
office
we
style.
toured the entire
You think
United
Pam is there?
States. You
Yeah,
know?
she's still there.
The whole United
Where's the
States.
baseball-
Pittsburgh
the-
State College.
The suburbs of Philadelphia.
Where's the little league? Where's the little league?
Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Princeton.
Voorhees, New Jersey. Where's this? Where's the little league World Series?
Isn't it in Cooperstown?
In your bedroom.
I thought
In front of the camera on the tripod in your bedroom.
I deserve that. I deserve that. You gotta be more careful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
With your pedophilic tendencies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Because now everyone knows you fuck the whole Little League World Series, both teams.
It's in Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it in Cooperstown?
No, I think it's somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Bro, all I'm saying is let's go get some bangers and mash. Okay?
In Londres.
In London
town. Townie.
Let's fucking put on one of those big hats.
Yeah. Let's pants those guys.
Those guys
that can't
have to
move.
fuck in that outfit, right? For sure.
The Buckingham Palace
Of
guards.
course. They get to take that hat home, don't they? Or do they have to check in at the palace?
The Marge Simpson hats.
You're not allowed to keep it after you're done with your service.
Why not?
You know, it's like an M16. You have to give it back.
But
I used to think, for the longest time, I thought that if you were in the Army, you got to keep all your guns after you left.
Yo, honestly,
Like,
you're
into
saying
adulthood, I thought,
Can I
like,
be honest?
it's like, well, what's the fucking point of joining the Army then if you don't get to keep the machine gun at the end?
That's funny because I never thought about it enough to realize you don't get to keep the guns. But you get to keep the uniform, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you
So
keep the uniform.
then they probably keep the hat. The fucking Buckingham cap.
Those hats
Oh,
seem
okay.
expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like 8 of those Jew hats stacked up.
I know. And those are expensive.
I wonder how much one of those big fucking hats cost. What do you think they're made of?
Fur?
Ooh, fuck. Really?
You think?
I mean, I guess it's the
Feathers?
It's the fucking. It's the Queen's guards. They got to be fucking decked out.
I guess so.
Mink.
I have no respect for the royals.
Shut up, bitch.
I don't. That's my political position.
Shut up with your fucking DSA political opinions.
No, I'm not in the DSA anymore.
Yeah.
I quit. I
Did
got
you?
You give a fuck about royals.
I got a girlfriend. I don't need.
I'm
to
in
be
the
DSA.
Burger King Kids Club.
Do you remember that there was like a black kid with that had the visor, like the guy from
We've
Star
talked
Trek?
about this 800
No,
times.
Yeah,
Never
it was DJ Kid,
Or was it the
whatever.
white kid that had
And
the
there's
visor?
No, he
Niels,
was
the
like from
fucking
the
guy.
future.
We talked
That was-
about this.
Yeah, we've talked about
What the
this.
fuck is? Oh yeah. Okay, we're halfway through, so we're gonna take a break here and we'll be back in a minute.
Nice.
Stay tuned for some advertisements. Everybody's favorite.
Whoa.
Well, everyone, it's break time, and I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about one of my favorite pastimes, making wild predictions and putting other people's money on it. How do I do that? Well, aside from having a successful podcast where people blindly listen to my financial advice, I'm also a patron of a website called BetDSI.com. What's BetDSI? Well, they're not like any other gambling website. They've been in business for over 20 years, and they got an A-plus rating on every sportsbook review website on the internet. They got an easy-to-use mobile app, and they offer odds on pretty much anything you could possibly bet on: professional sports, politics, reality TV, your child's future, you name it. They've got a great mobile app, so you can gamble anywhere, you know, at home, at church, your nephew's bris, anywhere you want. They offer live in-game wagering, so you can make plays throughout the games. I've used this service myself, and folks, I swear to God, this is the best sports betting website I've ever used in my entire life. And you have my word on that. That's probably the only honest thing I'll ever say in my life. So check out betdsi.com and use promo code CUM25. That's CUM25, capital C, lowercase UM. 25, and they'll give you a free $25 and an extra 200% bonus on any money you deposit. So come 25, betdsi.com, check it out. It's free money. We'll be back with, I don't know, some shit about today's games, or Sunday's games with Adam and Stav in a second. Thanks, everybody. And we're back.
Yep, that's right. Take Blake Bortles and the Jags and take
Any day.
the Vikings.
Oh, these are your picks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See that?
Sure.
I think those are the fashion picks. I take Patriots, and I take
No, fuck
who's
Adam.
playing the.
You can't go against Blake. You can't go against Bortles mania, dude.
He threw like 150
Fucking hater.
yards.
Hater.
These are all things you should bet on the website that
That's
was
right.
just
That we just talked
advertised.
about.
That maybe just me just talked about. I don't know yet.
Yeah, probably
Nick
just you.
did, yeah.
Here's a little secret about radio: is
Which is not what
Some-
we're doing, by the way.
yes, sometimes things are said in different orders
Yeah.
The magic, a sleight of hand.
We haven't even the first episode you guys have already of this podcast ever. We haven't even recorded it yet.
Yeah.
You've listened to it already, but
That's pretty cool, dude.
yeah, this was recorded in 2014.
We record this podcast at CERN. We use that fucking time machine that they built. Every episode costs $86 billion.
Hell yeah, dude. That's why we're not really making any money. It seems like the Patreon's doing well, but we're barely covering our expenses.
Yeah, between the particle accelerator
and the thrones,
Gran Turismo racing wheel,
and constantly getting reconstructive surgery on Adam's asshole.
Yeah,
after he gets fucked every weekend by huge ass dicks.
That's true.
I can't be shitting my pants constantly during the podcast.
Yep.
I don't have
I need
any.
to get it tightened.
I don't have any betting advice because I guess not. The bottom's falling out on crypto.
Yeah. Nick, are you going to issue an official apology?
I didn't. I know. Because I never told people. I said anybody who asked me after Ripple went past $1, I said don't buy. Because no one ever said it was supposed to be worth more than $1. But yeah, because Tim Dillon asked me, and I told him exactly that, and the same thing with Racine. But
Racine seems like he put his whole life.
When it hit $3, I said on Instagram you should get out before the whole thing collapses. I like you pretending like you know anything about cryptocurrency.
Yeah, you got to buy
anything that happens in the market.
You got to buy the dip. That's what's going on right now. It's dipping. You got to buy.
Fuck crypto. I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck.
I never gave a fuck. But Racine is getting into investments right now, and it's really funny.
Yeah, it is.
We were at Costco, him and me, and he was talking about how he really likes Fila tracksuits, and he's like, "Yeah, we should probably invest in Fila." I think that
was his hot tip because they're coming back.
Yeah.
I like how people who confuse like shopping with investing.
Yeah, he thinks
Yo, that's one of me. I have no fucking idea what investing is.
Yeah,
and I'm keeping it that way. All my money's in a brown paper bag under my fucking mattress, the way it should be.
Yeah, way to tell the federal government that.
Yeah, dude. Maybe it's called
I'm
it's
telling
called
the
a red
federal
herring.
government tomorrow what both of you made last year. That's my job.
Can you tell them Lev?
No, because then I owe that fucking
Whatever,
money.
man. So be a pal about it.
Just be a pal to us.
No,
be a pal to us,
never.
man.
Nick, where would you be without us? We're your best friends.
Be a pal about it, bitch.
Learn how to deduct things.
I deduct all the time. I deduct my pride constantly.
You don't have any pride.
He's talking about.
I deducted it.
He's talking about going to those Korean jack-off salons in Chinatown and having his ego stroked as deducting his pride.
Yeah, he doesn't.
That off
first
as a
of all,
business
you know when
expense.
he said he got a happy ending, it was just so one be like, "You're good at podcasting.
Yeah.
You're not the worst one on."
And you know what? You know what? I had a small tear go down my cheek when that beautiful angel
when that
told
man
me that.
finished on your face.
No,
Yeah, that wasn't tears.
Yeah.
A man was squirting on you.
you guys.
Yeah. And squirts
Out of his
just
ass.
pee. So
No, it was diarrhea. It was out of his ass. It was clear diarrhea.
Yeah, he's an anal
Ooh,
squirter.
it's
He puts
like
a little-
crystal Pepsi. Of
He puts
shit.
a little Caro syrup in his ass, and then he just squirts it out. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, I want to invest. I want to take down the Anglos. You know,
What are those?
that's non-ethnic
The
whites.
British?
No. That's people like Nick.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, that's the man.
Yeah.
I'm a Mediterranean American,
Yeah.
and
I'm an
I'd say-
Eastern European.
Nah, we're not interested in having you in the coalition.
What do you mean? I'm not Anglo.
Yeah, but you know what you are.
I'm technically not Anglo.
Nah, but you
You're
are
Irish.
Yeah, what is that?
It's
You're
every
from
white
the
person.
British Isles.
Hibernian?
Nah, man. Everyone, it's not European. You know, Anglos, white
Yeah.
guys.
Why don't you just identify with bald people?
Yeah. Why does it all...
Well, it's just because I'm
Bald,
I
with
just
glasses and bad teeth and overweight.
You mean people who? What was the last one?
Overweight.
Well, bad
Oh,
teeth and overweight.
yeah. Well, first, number one, I choose to cut my hair short. Number two,
Yeah.
sure, this is some unfortunate.
You look
dental
like
work.
a truth.com ad about candy.
And
Was
how
that the
delicious it is.
cigarettes
Here's
thing?
the truth.
Yeah.
It's delicious. That's the truth you need to know about
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah.
Truth.com
Eating
always
kids.
tried to make it sound cool not to smoke cigarettes. They'd get like rap kind of people.
It is cool not to smoke cigarettes. That's swung back around, I think.
Yeah, I guess so.
You're a bitch if you smoke
No,
cigarettes.
it's cool to smoke now.
No,
Again?
It's not cool to smoke in the 90s.
No, I don't think
Now
it's
it's
cool
cool
anymore.
again.
a lot of people in New York smoke cigarettes.
How about this?
Yeah,
it's
I think-
cool
Because they're poser.
the 2
poser
months out of
bitches.
the year that I'm smoking.
Yeah. It's cool when I'm on cocaine and drunk as shit. That time it's cool.
Um,
But other than that, it's not. You taste bad. You know your mouth tastes bad when you smoke ciggies.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry, man.
What?
I should have drank some BCAAs during the break. Drink my creatine during the break.
Big cock, ass,
Ass.
big cock, ass.
Here's a debate that's never been settled. Do people have two asses or one?
You have one ass.
You have one ass.
No.
Two ass cheeks.
You have two cheeks, one
But
ass.
those, each one is an ass.
The whole-
two cheeks comprise
The-
one ass.
If you have two holes, then you have two asses.
I never understood that expression, I'm going to do it half-assed, because that applies to so few things.
Half-assed means one cheek or
Right.
half of two cheeks.
How would the dog wear pants?
Yes.
How would the
Good
dog
question.
do goatsy?
No, I mean, what are you doing half...
I
What do
don't
you
know.
use your ass for that you could only use half of
Use
it?
half of
Sitting
your
in
ass?
a chair?
Is that like a
That
plumber
seems
thing?
harder than just regular.
Is that
sitting.
like plumbers? You're going to do it like a plumber because half his ass is hanging
They
out?
work very hard.
Yeah, they're
Not really.
hardworking gentlemen.
No, I don't think so.
You try a day in their
They actually don't.
baggy
If you watch a
jeans.
plumber work, they don't work very
They don't
hard.
work hard.
Do they not?
And they'll
It's a
come
very
out.
easy job.
They'll come out. They'll be like, "Oh, this is a fucking, this is a diagnostic. It's going to cost you $90."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
imagine you go into the world of like home repair. You can do HVAC. You can be a carpenter.
Mhm.
You guy that hangs drywall, and then you choose like, well, I'm gonna fix shit. I'm gonna the tubes.
I mean, that
and all the
sucks.
shit tube.
I love getting some shit. I love getting some shit square.
I love getting my shitty ass tube.
Get my shit tube sucked off.
On my nuanced ass tube.
I got a
working on
nuanced
tubes.
ass tube, baby.
Uh-huh.
You know what's fun?
Huh.
Calling not pussy. Not only maybe it's really good pussy. Not only is it square, it's cube.
Yeah.
Getting some cube.
Wow, that's
Nice.
three-dimensional.
3-dimensional pussy, dude.
Cool.
I love getting cube.
That tesseract hole.
Okay, what's a tesseract?
I don't know, some kind of theoretical shape.
Okay, is it
Yeah.
I thought
So-
that was from Marvel.
tesseract? So
What are you talking about? No, it's a shape that has like 4 dimensions.
4, yeah. Tessera means 4.
Oh, well, I watched Thor on the plane, and that's what Loki was trying to steal.
That's what Teresa means in Greek.
Tessera,
4.
yeah.
So it's like
That's the 4th.
the
the fourth
daughter's 4.
dimension.
Ena dio tria tessera.
My
1, 2, 3,
beautiful
4.
daughter will be 4 forever.
My beautiful. That's what you name your daughter if she's ugly. She's 4. You let
Yeah.
everyone know she's a 4.
Oh, okay.
Tessera.
Yeah, Tessera. No, Teresa. That's a different. The R is in place of the S. I think Teresa
Oh, yeah.
is a Greek
You're right.
word name, but I don't
Yeah.
know what it means.
Teresa?
Yeah, I don't know what the
That's a Greek
meaning
name?
is. Well, I've
Most
met Greek
names
women.
are Greek.
Yeah, a lot are.
I guess I have a Greek name.
I guess. Yeah, Nico,
Yeah.
Nikolaos,
Mhm.
Aios Nikolaos, which in Greek, Saint Nick is not Santa Claus. It's Saint Basil,
Mm.
Yeah.
Saint Vasilios,
What
and they're
is-
both just Turks.
Saint Basil is a Turk that gives you presents.
So Saint Nick, they're all fucking Turks. A lot of saints are like
Oh,
Turks.
that's why Santa Claus has that turban.
That's right. Yeah,
Whoa.
that's right.
Yeah.
Any other words you guys want to know in Greek?
How do you say Jew?
Evreos.
Evreos? Okay.
Man, this
Yeah.
sucks. I hate chipping my teeth.
How'd you chip it? On a guy's dick? That was really
Yeah.
hard.
On a barbell.
On a what? On a barbell? That's a gayer
That's
answer.
even gayer.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And you chipped your teeth in a barbell in CrossFit?
Oh, yeah. Did you say to the audience that you're a CrossFit guy
Yeah, he's
now?
been talking about
Yeah,
it
I did.
before you left, bitch.
Sorry.
I know these things that you want to like giddily laugh at like a fucking faggot.
I'm not laughing. And you
Yo,
don't have
Chip
to...
is-
But we
fucking
already
dude.
did all that.
You don't have
missed
to
it.
gay bash
Once
me
again,
for
you're
using
weeks
a
late
word.
to a joke.
I've been gone. I've been in Africa. It's
Yeah,
weeks
man,
in my
so stay
mind.
sharp, man.
Mhm.
I've been in exile.
Stay sharp.
I've been a political refugee from this country and this government.
You should have been in Africa shadow podcasting.
How do you feel
in your
about
room.
Trump saying he weighs less than you?
Yeah.
How do you
He's-
feel about that?
It's not true.
It's not true, right?
It's
Does that
not
piss
true.
you off?
How much does he weigh?
He said he
240?
weighs like 238 and he's 6'3",
No shot.
which is like Tim Tebow.
No chance he
Tim
does that.
Tebow is like 238.
How about
6'3".
him fucking the porn star from 40-Year-Old Virgin?
I
Yeah,
can believe
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Remember?
He looks like he might just be mostly loose skin.
No, he's fat.
No, he's
dude.
fatter than
he's
that,
ob- he eats McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
My man
He's
is
got
fat
like
as
a
hell.
terrible diet. Yeah.
238.
I don't know.
I weigh
Fat as
sometimes,
shit.
sometimes fat people can be deceptively light.
I'm the
'cause
opposite.
they don't have any muscle tone.
I'm the opposite because
Because you've been fat your whole life. So
I
you
have large legs. I'm very strong.
Your body's ossified.
I'm very strong. No, that's not what's going on.
Yeah, but you're very weak, though.
My upper body is weak. My lower body is very strong.
Mhm.
But even for a weak, it is weaker than my lower body. But I'm still a formidable opponent
In the ring.
In the ring, that's right. In the
Stop
octagon.
The onion ring, maybe.
Stop it! I'm
Very
gonna
nice.
play
Battle
basketball
for
on
eating
camera.
as many onion rings as possible.
I don't like onion rings that much.
I fucking
actually.
love onion rings, dude.
I don't like when they're too oniony.
What? Not enough batter? You mean?
I like more batter.
Yeah.
I like a thin strip. Of
Onions
onion.
really are a thing that like shouldn't be fried.
100%.
It does. They don't
Yeah, yeah.
work.
It makes no sense.
But I do love onions and I love breading.
I love breading.
I like when you go to Long John Silver's and they give you the extra trash, like the extra
I've never.
Yeah, the
shit from the deep fryer.
they do
just
that.
the
I've never in my
crumbs,
life
yeah.
been to a Long John Silver's.
Oh, you're
Oh,
stupid,
you gotta
dude.
get the biscuits.
You got
I
to
would
get the
love to.
hush puppies.
Do they have?
Yeah.
Do they have LJ?
Long John
here?
Silver's has the best
Oh no, that's
fries.
Red Lobster's got the biscuits, the cheddar biscuits.
Oh yeah.
Wow, you fucking idiot.
Sorry, I confused both of them.
Long John Silver's has the best fries.
Really?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Followed closely by Roy Rogers' curly fries.
I'm not a curly fry guy.
Oh, come on,
I'm a
man.
fucking traditionalist.
I love curly fries.
I like a nice fucking hand cut, plain ass,
I
square
remember
cut
as a kid,
potato.
you would have curly fries occasionally, and I wouldn't remember where they were, how I had access to them.
Cafeteria.
But anytime you would see regular fries, you'd be like, "Man, what about those like special fries that
Yeah.
they did that one time?"
I
Yeah,
will give you
it
that.
felt
It
like a
did feel.
treat.
It did feel special.
Yeah.
Even me, not a huge curly fry fan,
Uh huh.
I'd like to throw it in every once in a
They
while.
used to have them in my school cafeteria, and I used to fucking get
Wow.
stoked.
Lucky for you, man.
Yeah.
We had fat wedges in my school cafeteria. Shouts out to Poly, Baltimore
Potato
Polytechnic
wedges?
Institute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were okay, but I too potatoey for me. Same way, you know. I like a thin. I want it crispy on all sides. I like it uniform. I don't like irregularities in my fry.
What makes a good fry is you cut the fries and then freeze them, and then deep fry them after they've been frozen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I like a nice
That's the
fresh
way to
fry.
do it. Nah, you gotta freeze them first.
Greek style. Greek restaurants have like shit that's like kind of. You know, I just said I don't like,
Like
an
diners?
irregularity, but sometimes I do like a. If it's
Yeah,
very fresh, I like it.
wedges.
Not a wedge. I just like it with a little fucking. You know, it's alive. You know, it's not a machine, a human being. You can feel.
You don't like it.
You can
yeah.
feel the energy transferred
You know,
from their hand to your
In-N-Out
mouth.
Burger, they make the fries there. They have a machine that slices the potatoes,
Okay.
and then they fry them there. They don't get them from like a frozen bag.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what people. That's why one of the reasons why people freak out for In-N-Out burgers.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like In-N-Out. I could, you know, but it's nothing wild.
it's not amazing.
Yeah, it's a regular ass
Yeah.
burger
You know what I was saying the other day?
that you
Red Robin, great burgers, reasonably
Yeah.
priced.
never been to Red Robin.
We
either.
should go.
I'll go to Red Robin.
We
Do
should
they
find
still
the red.
have Red Robin?
There's got to be one in
It's
Queens.
a suburban thing.
It's
I feel like there's one-
impossible that there's not one in
I
Queens.
feel like there's one near me actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, Queens is the place that has like all those kind of chains.
Bro, Queens rules. It's like I'm in a story, and then it's like 10 minutes one way. You're like, oh, I'm just in the motherfucking city, and then 10 minutes the other way. It's like you're in the
Suburbs,
burbs.
yeah.
Like there's a Home Depot, there's a Guitar Center, a Best Buy, all like a big ass parking lot, close as shit to me.
It's weird that guitars would warrant their own center.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, they do so much more than just guitars.
but they know
Yeah.
that that's the flashy name that's going to get people in.
Yeah.
I love going there and playing with that DJ equipment because it's like you spend 5 minutes with it and you're like, oh yeah, anyone could be a DJ. This-
Well, so every comic now
As
is
soon
just
as you-
DJ.
Who?
Everyone like
Brandon?
no, I'm just saying like a lot of comics like DJ.
okay, name two other than Brandon.
Will Winter is always DJing.
Oh, like shows.
Yeah, like Friends will like, and it's
Yeah.
you know.
Is he even a comic anymore though? Because I only see him DJing stuff.
I think
He's on shows.
I think he's on shows.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Who else?
I don't fucking know, man. They
Yeah.
just do. There's
Mhm.
more.
There you go.
The fucking
Aziz.
yeah, he's on Sorry.
Yeah.
He does a nice cool. He does this
Does
really
that-
cool V technique with the
Yeah,
on
yeah.
turntables.
Scratching.
Yeah, yeah.
He does a scratch.
He's got the claw scratch.
I feel,
That's how he learned how to finger was DJing.
yeah, man.
I didn't understand that part. He puts his fingers in the mouth and then the pussy.
He puts
guess,
his fingers
yeah.
in her throat in a V.
Ugh.
He just doesn't know how to fuck. Is that what?
Yeah,
came,
yeah,
is that
mostly.
that's that article?
I think mostly that's the takeaway.
Yeah.
that sucks.
Adam
that-
Adam does everything in that article except with 3 fingers.
No, that's not true.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm a good lover.
No,
I
you're
think.
not.
No,
I
you're
think I'm a
good.
good lover.
Nope. We actually did a survey while you were gone.
Yeah, Dasha told
Who'd
us
you
off
ask?
mic. Dasha.
Yeah.
Why would
Dasha
she be
and
with
Joyce.
me then? You had Joyce on the phone?
Yeah, we called her.
You called her?
We were all getting brunch. Us, Dasha and Joyce and
Yeah.
Sammy.
Someone told me after the show in DC, they were like, dude, great show. By the way, your ex-girlfriend sucks. He's like, she spends all day just calling people racist on Facebook.
Did
I'm
they
like,
know her or
damn.
something?
Yeah, I guess they know her from DC. But I was
Yeah.
like, cool.
Well, don't talk about me and Nick's friend Joyce like that.
I'm still very close with Joyce.
Yeah, we talk.
Nick
literally-
still follows her on Instagram. He's like, dude, you should see this piece of shit post you just did.
Come on, man, don't say that. I don't want that to get back to my dear friend Joyce.
Yeah, dude. You know how much explaining we're gonna have to do at the brunch me and Nick have with Joyce every weekend.
You go down to DC
We
to have
meet-
brunch with
sometimes
her?
she comes here. Sometimes
Yeah,
we go
we
there.
fly her
Sometimes
up.
we meet. We
fly her out.
Sometimes we meet in Philly.
She's giving us DJing lessons. So we could be like all the other comedians.
Damn.
Every other comedian.
There's a
there is.
couple more, man, that I'm fucking blanking on. But yeah, a lot of guys do it. Courtney will DJ sometimes.
Courtney who?
Farrington?
Yeah.
Does he?
The homie Farrington.
I'm imagining him DJing shirtless, Bane mask.
Yes.
You know,
My man is
the
jacked,
dead
dude.
mouse mask with the Bane mask
Yo,
on
top,
of it,
on the
yeah.
little mouse nozzle.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Do you- are you
like
gonna
DJ Joker Mickey.
There's definitely a guy in Greece called DJ Joker Mickey.
Yeah, I know. Who's ready to listen to music?
Everybody, take your pussy out.
Nick, are you going to be one
All
of
the
those...
good girls take their pussy out.
Are you going to get into, like, Bane mask workouts?
No, that's just
Those
stupid.
air restriction things?
No, I'd smoke cigarettes, dude.
Dude, you need
You
to
smoke
do that.
cigs and do pull-ups?
You need to do
the
that
same
just to
thing.
protect your teeth. You need the Bane mask.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you were
Are you
wearing
gonna start
one-
lifting weights with a mouth guard in?
Nah, I'm just gonna chip all my fucking teeth. I chip a tooth like every 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the last time on a guy's
Probably-
really hard dick?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's possible, stop.
Well,
Maybe
maybe.
dick would have to be really
That's
hard.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, just eating and shit. you know.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I would have chipped the tooth eating if it was possible.
Yeah, he eats all the time.
I do, and hard stuff.
Yeah.
I'll eat things quick that are
Maybe just
Very
grind your
fried.
shit down. You have short teeth. You know what
powerful. I have powerful teeth. I have powerful teeth. It's like the way shorter guys can squat more. My teeth just come down harder.
I'm saying? Oh.
You
Yeah.
know, there's not a lot of potential energy.
You do have weird short teeth. They look like little
powerful. I do
fingernails.
have powerful teeth. Yes,
Yeah, short
I have. Because it's like there's the transfer from potential to kinetic energy. Less of it is lost with my.
That sounds like some smart type shit right
with
there.
my fucking condensed. I have dense teeth.
They're denser. I
Mhm.
got that.
They're compact.
Except for the gray one.
It's not gray.
It's kind of a hue.
It's
so
kind-
it's
yeah.
kind of a
It's
gray.
like a little tombstone.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm gonna get it replaced with a gold tooth. Relax.
That would be. That's gonna be really sick.
I am gonna do that.
I want to get a gold tooth on the bottom. One of my gums is like receded all the way to the bottom of my mouth and one of my teeth, and it's probably gonna have to come out, I think.
Yeah,
And I'm going gold tooth.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That I had first.
No, I've been having it for
Absolutely
years. I've been
not.
keeping an eye on this tooth.
No chance.
Yeah.
I've been a gold tooth boy. My
I
mom
have
had gold
heard-
teeth when I was growing up because like that's just what they like in
Yeah.
Bulgaria. They just replaced them with fucking.
Well, everybody's parents has like fucking, unless your parents
like
have good
weird
teeth.
fillings and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, the silver shit is.
Lil
They
V
used
had
to
a
do
full
that
gold ass fucking
When our
tooth, bro.
parents were kids.
And when I saw that, I was like, nice. I need that.
Well, those
shit.
last longer. The metal ones last longer.
Hell yeah.
If you get the resin ones, they don't tell you that, but you need to get them replaced in like fucking 8 years. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
you get 10 years, I think, max.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I gotta get a fucking. So anyway, I got high hopes for my friend's uncle who is a dentist in Jersey City. I will be going there in a couple weeks. He's very busy. He's packed. I think that's a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's highly
touted.
requested. Yeah.
And hopefully, I'm gonna be out here looking beautiful,
Yeah.
gleaming.
I'm gonna get a gold ball.
That's not bad.
I'm gonna have one of my balls removed and replaced with gold.
Would it weigh? Well, then, man, that's pretty heavy though.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
Yeah, but
You mean the
swinging-
inside the testicle? You wouldn't even be able to see it. You
Yeah.
just
Well, I'm gonna get my sack replaced with a clear one.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
cool. Like those backpacks?
They sell them at the one of those like Indian cell phone accessory places. My friend, come here, please. I will give you clear balls, so everyone can see the electronics inside your balls. Look at my penis and balls; they are clear.
Oh, the cock too is clear. Looks like one of those little
you see all
earthworms.
the wires and stuff.
Look, I don't want to come off racist here.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Every
yeah.
Indian guy's got a clear dick.
I read the
You can
Aziz
see-
article.
Very
Yeah, yeah.
true. Yeah.
He had a move called the PlayStation controller, where his dick was clear and you could see the circuit boards and
But it
little
was
lights.
kind of like a purple tint. to
Yeah.
it.
That shit was cool.
his weird fucking
That was the N64 you're thinking of. Matt.
capacitor-filled dick.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yep. The fuck
his
capacitor.
fucking his iMac dick.
That's what I call my dick.
His Generation 1 iMac dick.
She did everything short of saying,
Damn, girl, you want to see my wires? How do you want me to fuck you with these wires?
she did everything short of saying he has a tiny penis in that article.
That would have been awesome if she did.
It was really embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
And it wasn't sexual assault.
He got flamed.
Yeah.
No, it was not sexual assault.
But I think people are now saying that
We already covered
We
this
talked
in the
about it
last
already.
episode.
Oh, sorry.
It just wasn't chill, but it wasn't sexual assault.
Yeah, I know you want to come in here thinking that these takes haven't been expressed, but
Oh, but we.
All right. Well,
We very.
what happened
thoughtfully-
today in the news? See, I'm
stable.
I'm slacking.
Genius.
Today. I'm
What
slacking.
happened today?
I'm slacking. I didn't read the news. I did nothing. I went to an accountant. I feel like shit.
Yeah. Why? Are you sick?
No, I have something's wrong. Like I just can't sleep. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I can't get to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning,
Damn, bro.
and then I wake up at like 7.
You gotta chief a little ganja.
I guess I don't know what it is, but I just
Or do melatonin or something.
I just wake up and then I'm fucking up.
Are you anxious about something?
No, I've been good lately, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, things I'm.
Is there something on the horizon that you're worried about?
No, everything's actually. There's a lot of things I'm excited about.
Right.
Maybe I'm just allergic to being happy.
Dude, no joke.
Yeah. It's
probably
I
true.
don't know how to be. Like I've
don't
been like
know.
I'm kind of happy, and I'm just creating problems that don't exist. to
Well, it
make
might be
myself
that
feel bad.
Yeah, I
that
feel the
like
same
I
way.
used depression to go to sleep for so long.
Yeah, it is a good sleep aid.
Yeah.
I was in bed the first year I was here. I would sleep for 12 hours.
No,
a
yeah, at
day.
nighttime I'm like still in a good mood, which is usually reserved for the morning. So it's like, you know, I'm like, well, maybe get some writing done, or read or work on stuff or clean my room. Like, there's just more shit I want to do,
gotta
but I
wind
don't feel
down.
manic either. Like, in fact, I kind of came off that. I was like manic a couple weeks ago. I feel
like a month ago.
yeah,
gotta
with all that
wind down,
pedophile
baby.
shit, and then I kind of crashed after that.
By
Now
the
I'm
way,
just
you
like,
should just go to a therapist also.
No,
Yeah, it sounds like you
that,
should just probably
that
just get
feels
therapy.
wrong to me instinctively.
Why are you're so proud?
I'm not proud. It's
Yeah,
just
you
like,
are.
yeah, it has nothing to do with fucking pride.
No, he's dumb. He's a fucking idiot who doesn't think it's like good to go to therapy.
You sound like a Chinese parent that they
He
like
is.
don't trust like Western medicine or something.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It's not medicine. It's talk therapy.
It is medicine. They're doctors. They went to medical school.
Yeah,
Not
well,
all of
it's-
them.
It's
Yeah.
but it's not like there's no guarantee. I don't want to sit there and just talk to somebody that's like, this is why you do that, and I go, huh. Well, I guess now I have a thing to be insecure about having like a personality flaw.
That's not the point.
No.
well,
That's not the point. Of
yeah,
it.
the point is I don't think it'll do anything, and,
Well,
and also like my problems are fucking manageable. It's not like I'm like things are fine.
We're not saying you're not like very.
No, you should go to therapy. So, I mean, everyone would do better off, I think, going to
I think
therapy.
yeah, you're probably right.
I don't like the
I need
idea
to.
that everyone should just what is that? Everyone should just go to therapy.
I think it's pretty fucking true. Like, everyone has fucked up shit about them.
No, everybody should have values that they embrace and derive some sort of mental stability from that.
Like religion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but has that worked for you?
Yes.
But you were just telling us how you don't feel like stable.
And you don't understand
I
why.
did not say I don't
And
feel
you were just
stable.
saying how you
I
don't-
said I can't sleep.
And you were manic 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
well, that's like an example of that, right? You can't
No,
process
that's-
happiness. You can't.
Nah, it really is probably just like exercising too much and then fucking not eating enough.
I have
What?
something you can eat.
Yeah, because I've been doing those CrossFit classes, which I'm not used to,
It's like a hot dog.
to like justify,
shape as a hot dog.
the money I spent on fucking CrossFit.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'd never do any cardio, so just even like the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're not
Slight
eating
amount.
enough food.
no, I'm eating enough, I'd say.
I have
But
something you can eat.
He's talking about his penis. Do you actually want Nick to eat your penis off of your body?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
It's kind of like a popsicle.
yeah,
like a warm popsicle.
Yeah, but-
Cold and shriveled, with a tiny little joke inside. Very funny. His penis is humorous.
Humorous, yeah.
It's a good
Good
humor.
humor, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
don't
warm-
ever try to beat me to the punch. You'll lose every fucking time.
I can beat you. I've beaten you.
You've never beaten
I've
me.
beaten you a
No,
couple
first of
times.
all, you've never
A
written a
handful of
joke in
times.
your life.
I've written
You
jokes.
don't know how to write jokes. All you can do is tell stories on
Why do
stage.
you have to be mean?
Because you're going after me.
For what?
I'm
I didn't
defending
say.
myself.
No,
He
he's
said-
defending
said
himself
I'm
for what?
a
Adam said-
mentally retarded person. I need to go to a doctor.
You do. You
Oh,
are.
no.
Dude, you
You're
are and you do.
insecure.
I'm not
Yeah.
insecure.
Yeah,
Here
you are
Oh, who's
insecure.
attacking me now again? You.
You're insecure that we
You.
told you that it might be
You.
good to go to the
You are the one attacking me.
You're doing it.
Dude, I rewatched Big Lebowski again last night.
It's the
Man,
best
fucking
movie ever.
Walter is such a funny character. There's just like shit. Every time probably the first 15 times I watched that movie, there was new shit I would notice that I didn't see before. But like, there's a part I didn't even like when they go to see the kid who stole
Mhm. Yeah, with the
dude's
iron
car.
lung dad.
With the iron lung dad, and they're just at the door, and the look on John Goodman's face when he's like smiling at the housekeeper, and he's like, "Is he?" And he just has like the most saccharine bullshit smile on his
Yeah,
face,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like his
yeah, yeah.
level of like comedic acting is
He's
like,
so good.
unfucking
John
matched.
Goodman
Yeah.
rules.
He's like the funniest fucking guy, and it's crazy that he's just like a guy that wanted to be a serious actor, and he's capable of being that.
He
fucking
could have been,
funny.
yeah. So I mean, he could have been the funniest guy of his generation.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but the Supreme Court has ruled numerous times against prior restraint. Walter, this isn't a fucking First Amendment issue, man.
Oh fuck, dude.
That's man, what a great character. Shout out John Milius.
Who's John Milius?
He's the guy that Walter's Sobchak's based on.
Ah,
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Look at John Milius.
Yeah,
He's the
they
same-
look exactly the same.
Who's
yeah.
John Milius?
Was he in Vietnam?
I think John Milius is probably one of those guys that wanted to go to Vietnam and couldn't because he was like fat. So he had to like
He's too
dedicate his
angry?
life to
Yeah.
stealing valor or getting as close as he can. What you know who's worse than the guys that just straight up steal valor is the guy that's like using the military alphabet or whatever, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I of course myself never served, but I have the utmost respect for those
Right.
people. You know,
Yeah,
like getting
yeah,
as
yeah.
close as they can.
yeah.
to,
At least
That's
steal
pathetic,
valor.
yeah.
At least be like a fucking weird
Right.
sociopath,
yeah,
not like a loser
yeah.
like me.
John Milius is he's a writer and a director who's like probably the only conservative that was left in Hollywood after like I don't know the 70s.
What did he make?
Conan the Barbarian. He
Oh,
co-wrote
yeah.
Apocalypse Now. He wrote the
yeah.
speech in Jaws about the USS Indianapolis.
Ooh.
Red Dawn. Wrote
Hell
directed.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
John
good.
Milius is the fucking man.
That's good conservative art right there, baby.
What?
Yeah.
Who are the conservatives? I guess him and James Woods.
Yeah, James Woods.
Bruce,
But there was
John
Bruce
Voight?
Willis.
There used to be a lot more. John
Bruce
Voight
Willis.
isn't a conservative so much as he is a Zionist. But I mean, I think he's pretty progressive.
Yeah, because I think Chabad got him off of drugs,
yeah.
even though he's not Jewish.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
yeah.
strange.
I wonder if he wants to fuck his daughter. I would.
yeah.
Well, she got them DSLs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
She got them big. She
She's
doesn't
got a
look,
baboon's ass right on her face.
She doesn't
Oh, yeah.
look good, like as good anymore, right?
Yeah, after the mastectomy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
that kind of
Didn't
it,
she
it
get
ruined
new
her
tits?
in a way.
Didn't she get new tits?
You mean fake tits?
Well, I don't think they're fake.
And fire, you're going to jail, bitch. Throw that bitch in jail.
Throw in jail for getting fake tits. That
You're watching TMZ. Yeah, we spotted this bitch who had breast cancer coming out. They're not even doing celebrities anymore. This bitch had breast cancer. She had to get fake tits. Harvey Levine or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck his name is like, ooh.
That guy's like 75 years old.
Yeah.
he looks good.
Him and Sandy
he's
Kenyon
gay.
go to the
Yeah.
same.
He's gay.
Yeah, that's why he's
they
like
get
works
sperm
out.
injections
Yeah.
into their brain.
That's good.
He's one of those.
10-year-old boys' sperm injections.
Oh,
Yeah.
keep it
They
fresh.
have Dominican boys who hit puberty at 9 shipped in to collect their young cum to inject
Ooh.
directly into Harvey. Anyone named Harvey is probably a sex rapist.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, he was like the
Keitel probably.
No, he did like the interviews after the People's Court. That's what Harvey Levin.
Oh,
Remember?
I don't.
Like after the trial, he'd be like,
Dun,
"How do
dun,
you feel
dun.
about the settlement?"
Oh yeah, that is
Dun
right.
dun dun.
yeah. Harvey Levin was the.
I didn't know that.
I guess the reporter.
Adam's got
or
a
something?
coffee table book about every Jewish person ever, so he knows all these things.
It's a very high stack.
That's so funny to be in that kind of entertainment where it's like you don't even have any skills or
Oh, he's
talents
going to hell.
or want to make want
Yeah.
to make art. You just like want to.
Wasn't he a radio guy? I
No,
feel like
he
all
was a
this-
lawyer.
Anytime there's a piece of shit in entertainment, it's the story is they were a radio guy.
Right.
No, he was a lawyer.
They were like
and
a
then-
morning radio guy that would do like, "Ooh, I guess some dumb bitch got breast cancer." It's still not. It hasn't been 30 minutes, so chill.
No,
out.
it hasn't
I don't know
been?
why you're
'Cause
freaking
I
out
gotta
about time.
I got to host the 8 o'clock.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have been fucking late to the show, there, pal.
You assholes were supposed to start without me.
Oh, I told
No,
him
we
not
said 5:30. Yeah,
I said we should do it, the three of us.
Yeah.
Because I love you.
Thanks, man. I don't give a fuck.
Well, okay.
That's what I think of you.
Anyway, so yeah, he was a
Damn,
lawyer.
I want
and
a
then
rice cake with some peanut butter and honey on top.
See, that's not enough calories, dude. If
No,
you're doing-
that's just a snack that I want right now.
It's
I'm
a
not
nice
talking about-
snack. That is a very nice snack.
Yeah. I went to
Rice cakes
I went
are
to
like
Smoke
zero.
Joint again the other night.
Oh, nice.
Shout out Smoke Joint,
Where in Astoria?
Fort Greene.
Oh yeah.
That barbecue place.
That place is good.
You know, I was ordering from there, and I forgot that I had actually been there because it was just a barbecue place I had been to.
Mhm.
But they're so fucking reasonably priced for like good barbecue.
It's not bad.
It's insane because it's like cheaper than it would be in Texas even.
Really?
And like and there's a premium on barbecue here. Beef prices are like fucking
Yeah.
through the roof.
It's
trying to
across
go.
the street from that Biggie mural.
You know
that,
what it
like,
is?
Tourists take Instagrams of.
Their brisket is like kind of like too fatty. The cuts have like way too much fat in them. So maybe you like.
I love that shit.
Well, I don't like eating.
I love
just,
a fatty brisket.
I love fatty brisket, but I don't like just eating fat with no fucking meat.
That is where you and me differ, my friend. I love a nice fat globule of fat. Just nom, 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 nom. Fucking eat that shit up.
I like,
Sex with men.
I
Yeah.
like to have sex.
Well, sorry for being tired on this one, folks. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes you chip your teeth, you can't sleep, and
I've had a full day therapy, work, here, stand.
I gotta go do comedy now.
I actually worked for a real day.
Yeah,
Feels
I had
strange.
I had a fucking real day. And that, you know what it was? I was up late last night going through all those expenses for the last quarter. So that kept me up. And then once I've been doing math for hours, I'm like,
Your brain hurts. You have a headache that won't go away.
yeah.
Every time I do a single math problem, I get my eyes
I have
start
that. I
going
remember
red.
as a kid, like math and like gym felt the same. It was like exhausting.
You just
to fucking
tuckered out.
do math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, every time I tried to read as a little kid, I would fall asleep.
I loved reading. I used to read a lot as a kid. I loved
would
reading
tucker
and
me
writing,
out
but
quick.
I hated doing math.
I hate math too.
Yeah.
I hate
the
math
record.
because there's a specific answer and you can be wrong. Whereas everything else,
Yes, that's true. You can
be
talk-
like, how do you know that's not the answer?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch teacher.
Yeah, liberal arts are all about your feelings on things.
Mm-hmm.
Math is all about, like, if you get one step wrong, the whole thing's wrong.
I actually feel like you should jerk me off.
Is that your feeling?
Those are my feelings.
Well, I disagree.
Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. And, if you guys want, start a petition to have Ian brought back. I think we all know what the variable is.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing
all things considered. If you want to talk about doing the math,
Are we still... This is like a joke from, like,
2x.
February of last year. I
What's
think it's
the
a
joke?
year old.
It's not a joke.
That was getting kicked off the podcast.
That wasn't a joke. You were kicked off the podcast.
No, this is a.
No,
it's
I
called
wasn't.
a
And Ian
callback,
came
dude.
on.
Hmm?
And then Ian came on. Remember
He was
we did
he,
that episode?
he auditioned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now it's been 30 minutes, so
Great.
we can go.
Great.
Stay tuned, guys. If you hated this, we're saving all the jokes for the premium episode. If you want a better show, make sure to pay us money
That's right.
to hear the same kind of bullshit.
But there's double it. There's more of it.
There's more
There's
bullshit.
twice as much bullshit.
Yeah.
100% more bull.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.